So today I wanted to get into what is THCA. It's a big legal loophole that has been going around, and I want to get into a little bit about it, answer a couple common questions that I've had and I've seen, and I also want to get into why I personally believe that THCA is kind of a problem in the community, or at least it could cause a problem for some people. So I want to answer a couple questions. What is it? How can it affect people? And should it be a market you partake in? Hey guys, I just want to jump in here real quick. Before we get too far into this video, I want to let you guys know that I am officially an affiliate for AC Infinity, a place where you can get all of your grow setup needs, from ventilation, dehumidifiers, lights, grow tents, you name it, you can probably find it on acinfinity.com. So if you go to acinfinity.com, next time you need to get a different grow light, or the next grow setup is calling your name, or you just need some replacement parts, or maybe a refillable carbon filter, go ahead and check out acinfinity.com and use promo code EXPRESS420 at checkout. That is acinfinity.com. Use promo code EXPRESS420 for 10% off at checkout. Thank you guys very much. Before getting into this video, I want to let you guys know that I'm affiliated with seedsmanseeds.com. Yes, you can finally use a referral link down in the description below to get yourself some of the most top-notch genetics in the business. And I'm not going to show their website. We all know what they sell there. I'm not going to show any footage from their website because I want this video to have the least likelihood to get age restricted. But you can head over to Seedsman Seeds. You know the name, you know the game, you know the genetics. There's some big names and some things you have never heard of that look absolutely fantacular. We were looking at them on stream. If you want to go check out my last stream, you can go see what they got going on over there. But you can use the link in the description below, assuming YouTube doesn't absolutely obliterate this video for it being there. And you can go get a discount on some seeds and help out the channel. It would really mean a lot to me, and it would really mean a lot to your garden that you are putting good genetics in to get great product out. Thank you to Seedsman Seeds for being generous enough to give me an affiliate link, and back to the video. So first, what is THCA? If you're clicking on this video, it is very likely that you are someone who is a brand new indulger, a brand new consumer, because you learned about THCA, which is legal in all 50 states. Well, THCA is actually a cannabinoid, which is a chemical inside cannabis, which is grown and is a naturally occurring chemical, which is a precursor to the typical, what we know, THC. Now, THCA has a couple chemical compounds with it. It has an extra carbon atom, I believe, and this extra atom actually will make it so it will not bind to your cannabinoid receptors, and it will essentially not work like THC. It will not get you the same buzz as THC, although you will be able to have some beneficial effects. Now, why is this a problem? Well, when THCA is the chemical inside the plant that is naturally growing, it is grown, it matures, and it degrades. And this degrading can happen from a lot of things, but it's mostly caused by the UV light, sunlight, the heat, and stuff like that to decarboxylate the THCA inside the flower. This degradation of the chemical THCA actually turns it into THC inside the plant. And this will actually cause the THC to test high because there is more of it inside the plant. So how exactly is this legal? Well, when people were making the laws, they didn't necessarily consider the fact that THCA was a thing. Either they didn't talk to scientists, they didn't know, they don't understand, or they thought it would apply anyway. I am not sure. I am not a lawman. I cannot speak on it, and I am not in government, and I'm not really affiliated with the government other than living under it. I have no clue. So, they put into the law that over 0.3% THC is illegal, over that number. That is a very low amount of THC. However, what they didn't take into consideration was any bud that had less than that would technically be legal. Now, why does this apply to us? Well, the bare fact is, inside the plant, when it gets tested and put off to a testing facility, if they sent it to a lab and had it tested, once they took it in for evidence and they found that it had under 0.3% THC, it was perfectly legal hemp. It was not the marijuana. Now, the thing they missed was that while THC levels are extremely low inside the plant, the THCA levels are extremely high, somewhere around 15 to 25% on average. This falls into the legal loophole of THCA and its marketing. Knowing all of this, after the decarboxylation, which the most common consumption method being smoking, is extremely common. Now, there's also edibles and stuff like that where you would also have to go through a decarboxylation process and turn the THCA into THC. So, when you go through this process, it automatically turns your weed illegal. And that's important to know because when we get into people doing their lives, being who they are, there are legal ramifications that could come about, and there are also ramifications that could cost someone their job. I don't necessarily like marketing products under a false understanding of what something is when it could get them in trouble, especially. When you're putting a product out there that if someone consumed, not owned, but consumed, could lose a significant part of their lifestyle, I don't necessarily see that as a good thing. And I don't think it's damage that a lot of people considered or thought about, thought all the way through with. But at the same time, if you're someone living in an illegal state and you're not able to get traditional weed, you can get weed that's pulled early that has a significantly higher THC number, or THCA number, rather, and you can get it sent to your house. And if you're not at risk of getting tested at work or something like that, and you don't do other things that could get you in trouble, that could lead you to getting tested for that and thrown in jail for that, if the risk is really low for you and you think it's something you want to do, by all means go for it. But I think there's a significant danger of how it could affect people if it got into the wrong situation and used by people who had a lot to lose. So what are your thoughts on it? I really want to know. I want to know, have I not thought all the way through? Have I missed something, some context? Is there something you guys have to add to the conversation? Leave it down below. Questions, comments, concerns, I will be hanging out down there. If you are new here, you want to learn more about hemp, cannabis, marijuana, whatever you want to call it, learn about growing, herbology, learn about botany, grow some plants, a little bit of soil science stuff, pretty much everything that has to do with growing. If you like this video, leave a like. It really helps out the video, and with all my e-begging aside, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much.